Hey, are you starting your meetings safely? Are you giving your meetings a safe start?
This is a safe space.
No, I don't mean creating a safe space. I'm going to leave that to my HR friends. And yeah, I think I have a few. I'm actually talking about, are you setting up your meeting and making it a point to ensure that should an emergency occur, you're going to know what to do and everybody in the room will know what to do? Things are starting to open up again. Restrictions are getting lifted a little bit in different jurisdictions. It's a good possibility that in-person meetings or a hybrid form of in-person meetings are going to start to occur again. So I'm going to give you, in this video, 5 simple points to ensure that you're starting your meeting safely. So let's jump into it. Let's jam 7 minutes up on the clock. We'll put it up here next to the lamp. Very first point, brevity. Honestly, aim for 30 seconds, but no more than a minute. If you take too long, this is what you're going to see. People will likely end up that they're tweeting their displeasure or tweeting their opinion on how long you're taking for this meeting to get started.
I'm live tweeting this dumbass conversation.
Yeah, like that. So keep it short. Think about the steps that you need to tell them, not what you want to tell them, what you need to tell them. Be organized. This brings me to point 2. Be purposeful, organized, simple, and to the point. So start off with some motivation. Hey, at Provoking Safety, safety is important to everything that we do. So I want to take a quick minute to outline what will take place in the unlikely event that we hear the fire alarm. You want to be organized. You want to have nice, simple steps. Preparedness is key. In fact, preparedness helps bring order to chaos. So use some simple steps. To do this, you might want to use an index card. Yeah, use your index card, use it well, and don't be fumbling for it, don't be looking for it, and don't have the wrong one. Just have some simple steps written down on it, it'll help keep you focused. Point 3, yeah, we're already to point 3. Now, unless you're delegating this evacuation process to somebody else, stay focused, stay in charge. You're in charge of the meeting, so you might as well be in charge of the evacuation. So use good commanding language. I'm not talking about being a dictator. Just say things like, in the event that the fire alarm takes place, I will stop the meeting, or I'll stop the meeting. I want everybody to gather up what you came into the room with and follow me out to the muster site. People in an emergency are often like sheep. They just want to be led. So in fact, you start walking, they'll all follow you. So you're in charge, stay that way. Point 4. Now, let's get back to basics. Emergencies really only have 2 actions that take place. Either you evacuate or you stay in place, you shelter in place. In this case, you're addressing evacuation. So you're going to be the first out of the room, but you need to assign what the last person is going to do. Ideally, pick a person. Just, hey, you, chubby guy with the glasses and the gray hair in the back. A little self-deprecation there. I want you to close the door, make sure it's locked on the way out. You don't need to shut off the lights, just close the door on your way out. Let people also know that they should be, and don't run through a long list. Don't say, grab your coats, your purses, your briefcases. It takes too long. Just let people know that they're to gather up whatever they came into the room with and take it with them as we head out to the muster site. Hey, look at this, we're at point 5. We've got to the end already, look at that. As I said, brevity is key, so if you have everything organized, it works well. And the other point of organization is people are going to want to know what is going to take place once we get to the muster site. Now, you can have sort of a preemptive strike or some preventive measures in place by telling them in advance what's going to occur. When you get to the muster area, and hopefully you have one. If not,
note to self.
Note to self. People are going to want answers immediately. In fact, they're going to be there for 30 seconds and they're going to want to know how long do we have to be there, what's going on, what's going to happen. So you can add this to your preamble. You're going to say, once we get to the muster site, I'm going to take note of everybody that's there. I'm going to do a head count. We're going to wait until the fire department gives us the all clear to enter the building again, or whatever measures you have set in place. If we're out in the muster site for X number of minutes, pick an arbitrary number if it's going to be depending on the length of your meeting. I usually say a half an hour. So I say, if we're going to be out in the muster site for more than a half hour, I will reschedule the meeting. I'll let everybody know by email when the next meeting will take place. And finally, make sure that you're aware of the weather outside, because you know what? If it's inclement weather, nobody's going to want to stand around on the muster site. So you might add to it, we're going to proceed to this shelter station. Oh, if you don't want to have one of those already, you might want to take note of that as well. And always end your preamble with, "Thanks for allowing me to do this. I find that being prepared keeps Murphy out of the works." There we go. Let's wrap this up and let's put it all together with just a quick preamble and what it would look like with those measures in place. So, I'm just kidding. At Provoking Safety, safety is very important to us. It's integral in everything that we do. So in the unlikely event that we hear the fire alarm, I'm going to stop the meeting. I'll ask everybody to gather up everything that they brought into the room with them. We're going to proceed out to the muster site, which is out the front entrance where you most likely came in. We'll remain in the muster site. I'm going to do a head count, make sure everybody's present. We'll wait there until the fire department gives us the all clear. If we're out in the muster site for more than a half an hour, I'm just going to simply reschedule the meeting and I'll let you all know by email. There you go. Thank you. I find that just a bit of preparation helps relieve chaos in the event that something occurs. So let's proceed with the meeting. And there you go. That's it. So just a quick wrap up. In short, brevity is key. Keep it simple, straightforward, to the point, and look at no more than a minute. Be organized and be purposeful. Give a motivational statement and have everything written down if you need to. You're in charge, so stay that way. Use that commanding language. I'll stop the meeting. Follow me. I'll do a head count, etc. You're going to need to be first out of the room, but always assign last and last tasks, such as, "Hey, you good-looking fella in the back, do you want to close the door on the way out?" Bring everything that you came into the room with as we proceed to the muster site. Also let them know what to expect when they're safe. Keep those 5 points and you'll be able to run your preambles really quick and they won't interfere with the content of your meeting at all. In fact, they'll enhance it. This process can be used for everything from a toolbox talk on the construction site all the way to an executive board meeting. Thanks for hanging out with me and taking this quick 7 minutes. No, well, not quite 7 minutes, but what we've done is we've gone over how to create a preamble for your meeting that will ensure what to do in the event of emergency. Now, if you like the video, do me a favor, let me know, give me a like, give it a click. It's actually down there, but give it a click. And if you want to learn more about health and safety, I'm going to leave some videos up here on either side. Feel free to click on one of them, and also do me a favor, let me know what you thought of those videos. Until we see each other again, do me a favor, lead by example. Don't just think about safety, but talk about safety and make sure that you're doing safety. Make sure that safety is included in everything you do, whether it's at work, at home, or at play. Until we see each other again, take care. Bye for now.